And I'm still doing shit that'll make somebody call them. I know money isn't everything, but having it feel awesome. Not a stain on them, clean, awesome. Living Steve Austin. Hit the weed coffin, ironic, don't hit the tree off. But I make paper ballin' in my ice like Daryl Dawkins. This and B posting locking, I feel like nobody on it. Keeping it 100 till the day I'm at my funeral. Kept me running through the green. I'm Troy in High School Music.
TV remote is, because as soon as this shit come back on, it's gonna make hella noise. Turn it down before. Here we go. Alright.
But yeah, man.
Top 50 next. In the top 50 albums of the decade, hip hop albums coming in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, I want to try to aim that towards like the last show of the year though.
Yeah.
We can top 50 albums of the decade. That right now my list is kind of slight. I'm still running through listening to albums. I listened to 9 albums yesterday while I was at work.
Word.
I listened to 9 albums. And
Let me get my electrolytes back.
I listened to like 3 albums today. And I found one that I really like, so I'm going to just throw it up there. But I don't want to give no spoilers to my list just yet.
Mm-hmm.
But it's honestly been a slow week and stuff to talk about, honestly.
Yeah, but we ain't no news show anyway, so it ain't even gotta be no news. But something that we did, excuse me, something that, what's his name? Was it Blueface?
Yeah.
Said is about to spark a little bit of discussion from us. Go ahead on, give the paraphrase or the quote or whatever of what he said about skills when it comes to this hip hop and rap shit.
I was on Twitter just searching around looking for stuff and just looking. And I seen where Blueface was up there and he was saying like rappers need to invest in jewelry. So I'm like, yeah, invest in jewelry, whatever.
Man, that shit ain't no investment, number one. That shit loses value. It ain't like it's real estate.
Yeah, but he was saying that rappers should invest in jewelry. So it's basically like, cause your image.
Right.
He said, invest in yourself a chain. It's more than a chain in rap shit. It's all about an image, not about how good you can rap or how good you can freestyle. It's 2020. It's a popularity contest. He basically saying you get paid off of looking cool and how you appeal to your fan base. He was saying that's why it's a new rapper every 5 minutes. And he was like, that's why people don't notice you if you don't have a chain. And he was like, if you sign a record deal and you can't afford a $50,000 chain, $50,000 to get your granny off dialysis and $100,000 to put your mom in a new house, you shouldn't have signed the contract. But I really think he's getting at this guy Young Ro, right? He's a upcoming rapper out of Meek Mill's camp. Meek Mill just signed him, and Young Ro don't wear chains or whatever.
Right.
Like he was like he ain't buying no jewelry or whatever. So Blueface is basically saying you need to get a chain because it's about the image. Like
Blueface,
niggas don't care about rap no more.
It's about the image to no rapping motherfuckers like you. That's what it is.
But I mean,
it's about the image to a meme rapper, bro. If he a meme rapper, Blueface is a rapper who, if people wanting to start hopping around to his whack ass song on the internet, he would never had a career. He didn't get no career off the merit of what he's done. He got a career because people started doing the bust down Tatiana dance. People made up a dance to that shit. Started doing it. So of course, because you didn't have to have skills to get to where you are.
I mean, but I don't think he's necessarily wrong in what he's saying though. Rap nowadays is a popularity contest. Right. You get a new rapper every few days, but and that's facts.
It ain't that he wrong or right because he ain't saying nothing that's profound. He ain't predicting nothing. He ain't predicting a trend. He looking at what's happening and he just telling you that it happened. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say it ain't like he came out 20 years ago and said you dudes better start buying chains, better start doing this and that. It's not gonna be it ain't gonna be about skills in the future. It's gonna be about your image, and it's gonna be a popularity contest. He just saying what the facts is right now. But it's only like that to people like Blueface. Bro, I ain't shit, bro. If J. Cole, bro, like, if you passed him in the street and you ain't know who he was from rap, bro, you wouldn't even know that dude was anything other than a regular old person. Like if you the average person that's not a rap fan, right? The average person that's not a rap fan don't know who J. Cole is. You feel me? Passed him in the street, they wouldn't think twice about him being famous.
But I mean, I still don't know why Blueface commented on it, because the video that sparked all of it up was Young Ro talking about he's not buying jewelry because his mama ain't got a new house and his grandma is still on dialysis. He was like, why would I drop 50 on the chain when all this stuff is still happening?
Blueface got rich off of what he's talking about. That's why he feel like he can comment on stuff like that. He got rich by the method that he's out there talking about. That ain't necessarily the path that everybody is going to take. That ain't necessarily the path that everybody needs to take. And that ain't really the path that people need to take when it comes to longevity in this rap. Bro, like, even niggas who you would think took that path, like the Migos, they actually got rapping skills. They actually got musical skills. Blueface got no merit when it comes to music making. But the larger point is that niggas like him shouldn't even, not niggas like him particularly, but people who go into this shit and can't fucking rap shouldn't even be allowed, bro. He should be ran out the industry. You don't see niggas in the NBA who can't play basketball just because they tall, bro.
I mean, but that's just the rap game nowadays, though. Like, as long as you can portray an image, then you in there. Which
saying.
is
Like,
sad, and it's sad to think about that, because you got niggas who can actually rap who ain't getting no attention in the rap game.
If you 7'3", you can portray the image of a damn NBA star too. But if you get out there and you can't play, you get ran out the spot, bro. Like, you get ran out the spot. They don't keep you around. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
Like, it's a whole way I look at it, it's a perpetual cycle of what these meme rappers, we created a dance to your song rappers like him, even all the way back to artists like that was making snap music back in the day. It's a perpetual. Fans like it because they see other fans liking it type shit. And that's how these niggas get famous. Like, Blueface song, bro. You mean to tell you how his song got popular, bro? The only song anybody knows, the only song I know him for anyway, right?
Yeah.
Besides the fact that he was on that other guy's song. What's that other guy?
NLE?
Yeah. But his song got famous because people was trying to use it to make themselves famous. People was trying to get viral by dancing to his song in videos. That's how I heard of the song. I heard of the song because I was on World Star Hip Hop and I saw just video upon video
Of the Bust Down Tatiana
that's
challenge.
it. I was like, what is this? Never heard of it.
I mean, but I just want to know when did rap just become a popularity contest? Who started this fucking rap popularity? Oh, you don't even gotta fucking rap.
Back to niggas that was making snap music, even though snap music was a whole movement. Snap music was way on a different level than anything that these rappers today, this meme rappers are doing. That was a whole movement, but shit like that, stuff like Soldier Boy, when that stuff started getting implemented into where it wasn't about the music itself, it was about everything surrounding the music.
Like the dance, the clothes that nigga was wearing.
Right.
Just the whole image rather than the fucking just the song.
Because it used to have to, it was like that back in the day too. Where you could have a dance to go with your song, and you could have the fashion that you was wearing, but you had to have some merit to what you was talking about.
Mm-hmm. So
maybe
like,
you
give me like for instance, like the damn Soldier Boy, Crank That.
Right.
That shit had the dance, the big baggy clothes, fucking rubber band chains, big hats and shit, the crazy looking glasses and shit.
And no musical merit.
That's what I'm saying.
But like before, back in the day, in the 90s and stuff, you had songs that was based around dancing and stuff like that, but it had actual musical talent in it too. Based around the fashion and stuff like that, but it had actual musical talent in it too. Like you can look at a group like Heavy D and the Boys from back then. They had dances and all type of stuff with their music.
Mm-hmm.
They had dances. They had like little simple songs that women could dance to, men could dance to, but they actually had skills when it came to making music.
Mm-hmm. So who
they
for
had
instance?
memorable music that people still listen to now, bro. Nobody ain't listening to that other shit we was talking about now. You know what I'm saying?
That is true. I ain't heard nobody listening in the fucking Crank That or no shit
I don't
like
hear
that.
nobody listening to Blueface. Not that I know.
I mean, niggas love Blueface. I can't even lie about that. That nigga is just, I mean, I guess it's just because the shit still trending.
Bro, niggas love Boozy too. Bro, they love Boozy. This is the thing. People love Boozy. They talk about how he the realest nigga and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, but he had to complain, but his album only sold 300 copies. So people love him, but do they love him enough to go listen to the music? That's what I'm saying. Literally. I'm not talking trash about Boozy. I'm talking something that actually happened.
Mm-hmm.
That his album sold 300 copies. And he was mad at people. He was on Instagram Live talking about it. I saw it. That's what I'm talking about. So, is it the...
But the nigga Blueface did just say he was trying to give the nigga advice.
Give him advice. Nobody needs your advice. You don't. It ain't no formula to going viral. He went viral, bruh. That's different than grinding in the music industry and coming up, dropping mixtape after mixtape. He went viral. His song blew up. Did he have the chains and shit before that song blew up?
I think he had that one with the fucking the Benjamin shit.
Like, ain't no formula to going viral. No, nobody need advice from you. Like, the song blew up because people turned it into a challenge. That's it. They was dancing to that joint. That's what happened to the song. That's what happened that put his career on a whole new trajectory. It wasn't that he was putting in so much work on becoming this big rapper Blueface. So what type of advice is somebody getting from you?
I don't know. If I think the nigga just trying to get across that if you not setting an image and doing crazy shit and buying chains and all that, basically your shit really ain't gonna stick because it ain't about rapping no more. Which I kind of agree with to a certain extent, because rarely do niggas want to hear people rap, like actually rap. They much rather see fucking like the Blueface type shit, and
my brother,
it's a whole list of rappers you can name who got that fucking just the image, fucking Lil Pump, like that's what niggas want to see.
Listen at this though. You got these rappers, Lil Pump, Tekashi. They got one thing in common: when they released the actual album, they flopped. And the rappers is the ones releasing albums that people buy millions of copies of.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh. When they released their actual albums, them joints flopped. I'll keep saying this and keep saying it. Like, in this same day and age, in 2016, it was the first time in almost 20 years Tribe Called Quest released an album. It was number 1 on the charts. I mean, and they rap. Migos release an album, they rap. No matter if people like the flow that they use or if they think it's a gimmick, they actually rap.
They do rap.
They release an album, it sells 600,000-700,000 copies in a week, 500,000 copies. They go platinum. So the people who actually get on the microphone with something to say is still the people selling the most actual records. Not the people who have a song go viral and they get platinum status because they had a song go viral. Because now YouTube plays and all type of everything count towards your single sales. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about people who can actually carry the sales of an album. Even Kanye, his album was number 1. Bruh. Jay-Z still on a streak of number 1 albums. He got like 15 in a row. Jay-Z, a 50-year-old man. You feel me?
Yeah.
Is releasing albums, they still come number 1 on the chart. When you see these other dudes, even though I don't like the album, Tyler the Creator, number 1. The trendy nigga got mad at Tyler the Creator because he took the number 1 spot. The trendy DJ Khaled nigga who will put anything on the album if he think that it's gonna boost the numbers. He was salty because an actual rapper who actually get on the microphone and say stuff took the number 1 spot over his damn Build-A-Bear fucking album where he just stuffed a bunch of crap into an album and said this'll sell. So what advice is he really giving you? Giving you the advice on how to... I mean, it ain't no advice you can give somebody on going viral. Going viral is just something that happens. It's something that people pick up and they carry it. Once you put something out there, it's out of your hands if it's gonna go viral.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to the people from then on if it's gonna go viral. So is Blueface giving niggas advice on how to have a number 15 or number 20 album in the country? And this ain't them days where getting number 15 meant you just sold 160,000. I remember Lupe Fiasco came out at number 14. He sold 140,000 copies.
Uh-huh.
Number 14, 15 these days mean you sold 15,000. That's what it means. So I mean, what are we really saying here? Like, when niggas like this shouldn't be even feeling like they in the place to give nobody the advice on how to rap. Just be thankful that you had a career that blew up, bro. Because you created a catchy song. Because that's what... You created a fucking catchy song, and you gonna get fucking royalties off of it for a long time. Just like Sir Mix-a-Lot. Sir Mix-a-Lot is still getting paid from Baby Got Back. His worst song, bro. He's still getting paid from it. So just be thankful that Tatiana is gonna make you a lot of money. But you ain't. But it's only because of viral success. It ain't because you had a bunch of jury on, nigga. I mean, I don't know if I'm the only one, but I knew the song before I ever even knew what he looked like. Mm-hmm. So what is he talking about?
I don't know. But I mean, the niggas still get like traction due to the fact he just do dumb shit on the internet and buys fucking blue diamond fucking bandana chains. Like, I mean, I guess. I mean, I see where you coming from, and I also see where that nigga Blueface coming from. Just cause, I mean, even if you look at DaBaby, he raps too though, but that nigga has an image. He has the image of a nigga who buys jewelry and beats the shit out of niggas.
But that
Jay-Z got an image of just being a boss ass nigga. But some rappers got images of Quavo got the image of buying jewelry, like, and just like he got, like, all of these niggas got images, whether that's the person that they really are or what. I just don't know how. I mean, Blueface, to me, he's not that big of an artist, so I really don't think he should be giving the advice to another young artist, because he's not even where. I don't think he should be able to give advice.
The thing ain't, if I'm not arguing against people having an image, I'm talking about where he has said that it's only image. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about.
You saying like it ain't, like, basically where he was getting at, like it ain't about freestyling and rapping no more?
It ain't about. He's saying it's only about if you can get popular and have a bunch of jewelry. Mm-hmm. Like,
and he's saying like if you can't afford $50,000 for a chain, $50,000 to get your grandma off dialysis, and $100K to get a house for your mom, you shouldn't have signed that deal. Like that's what he said, and I quoted.
I mean, what it is like it's a market for the people he talking about, mm-hmm. but they don't last. It's a market for the people who you look at. Who you look at and just say, okay, this is a funny nigga on the internet, or this is a nigga with a lot of chains. This is a nigga who but like it's a art. It's a lane for those artists, but that lane is a revolving door. That's what it is. So like, are you looking into it to become an artist that gets popular for 2 weeks?
Or are you looking into it to be an artist who music stands?
You looking into it that once the damn challenge is over that your song is connected to, nobody cares about your music anymore? Mm-hmm. Is that what it is? Like, unless you can create another damn challenge. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I understand. I don't know. I just don't think that nigga Blueface is even in the right moment to be giving niggas advice about fucking music.
Of course,
his shit ain't that great.
Of course, somebody who can't rap is gonna say that. He can't rap. I done heard him. They don't cut out the raps from his interviews. They cut out the part and put it on the internet of him saying he had sex with 5,000 women or whatever, how many ever it was. Mm-hmm. 5 or 10,000 or whatever. Because he ain't got no musical merit. You don't see something about his Music, you see him getting into a fight with his mama and sister on the internet.
Yeah.
That's what you see. So that's what he gonna perpetuate. But his mistake is that he thinking that everybody gotta do that. That's how you got to where you are, somewhat big or whatever you are. If you big, I don't know what stature of an artist that he is, bro. But like, this is what I'm saying. Like, it used to be, man, once in a while or whatever, like, or not once in a while. Back when it used to be where if you wasn't really like that with the skills, you ain't even have the authority to talk to niggas about music, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't even had the authority to talk to niggas about rap if you wasn't like that with your own skills. Now
that really goes to show you how much the game has changed. Cause back in them Wu-Tang days, like if you couldn't rap, you weren't on the scene at all.
Nope. You might have got on the scene for a little bit, but your ass was gone, bro. Like, even people who could rap got on the scene, had one hit, and was gone.
Mm-hmm.
It Take Two to Make the Things Go Right. That song, you remember that?
Yep.
Everybody know that song, bro. That dude was a one-hit wonder. He was actually flowing on the song. He was actually rapping the way that they rapped in that day and time.
Mm-hmm.
No, he ain't never have no sustained success. He had one more hit, I believe. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. This whole rap shit is just going downhill, it seemed like.
Bro, it's downhill already. It ain't even going downhill, bro. It's the hill. The hill is... Nigga, the shit started at the bottom of a hill with these new niggas. Like, the only thing it is like, how can it even go lower, bro? How is it getting lower and lower? Is they like digging down into the Earth's core right now with the way that they playing the game, son. Trash. I'm like, I don't. This is why I don't listen to this shit.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Me personally, I don't think I'll ever stop listening to rap music. As much shit as I talk about it, as much shit as I talk about how it suck and niggas is just ruining the rap game, it's just something I really love. Like, I have a passion for rap music. So I just can't stop listening to it. I just gotta find music that's actually worth a fuck to listen to.
That's what I'm saying. I'm looking at it like Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock. That's who made It Takes Two. They, after 2 albums, they was out.
Mm-hmm.
They had a platinum album, a gold album, and then an album that didn't even make the charts. Right? And these was people with actual talent. Right? These is people who made a song that everybody knows. Mm-hmm. You understand? No matter who you are, no matter if you a rap fan or not. They made a song in 1988 that people that's born in 2005, 6, 7 knows the song, brother. Everybody know that song. That song been on the movies, been in commercials. They was out after 2 albums. So back then, bro, you had to be exceptional to have a career that lasts as long as a Wu-Tang, Tupac, Biggie, or Jay-Z. Like, you had to be not just good at rapping, my nigga. You had to be exceptional, bro. Onyx, 2 albums. They dropped off the side of a cliff after 2 albums. At the Back the Fuck Up Part 1, and I can't even remember the name of the second one with that song with Raekwon on it. It was the lead single. But after that, like, only their hardcore fans, they didn't have mainstream appeal after them 2 albums. Like, for somebody to, for back in the days where musical merit counted, for you to continuously sell millions of copies, for people to be checking for everything that you was releasing, you had to be exceptional at this rap stuff. You couldn't even just be good at it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You had to stand in the room and stand above every other rapper in the room. But now the whole industry done devolved down into where people like Blueface, who got one hit.
I don't know.
Are out here giving advice.
I don't even mean to center this shit around fucking Blueface, cause
I mean, he the one.
Yeah, he said it, but fuck Blueface. I'm really like, the shit is so bad to where you're relegated to talk about the bullshit rappers in the game. You can't, like, I don't know. I would much rather talk about something different. I think I might just fucking change up what I listen to. I'm sick of hearing about fucking niggas having babies and all the other bullshit. I mean, the shit is crazy. Like, what the fuck? You got fucking Gold Link out here disrespecting fucking...
Who that is?
You know, the nigga that... You know that song, The Crew?
No.
Well, this nigga made a song called The Crew, and he pulled a fucking Vic Mensa. Talking about Mac Miller stole his flow. And nigga was calling out Anderson .Paak. And I mean, it's just a whole shit with that. And now he mad because he said he threw his phone when he saw that YBN Cordae got a Grammy nomination. But honestly, I just think this nigga Gold Link is just saying and doing whatever he can just to stay relevant.
Bruh, I mean, is he relevant? I don't know.
I mean, he had The Crew, but he didn't even make that fucking song. Honestly, Brent Faiyaz, he's the one who really made it, the nigga on the hook. That's what the niggas sing to know the song for, is the fucking hook.
Bro, I'm listening to it right now. I never heard this.
You never heard that song, bro?
Not once.
That's my shit. But, I mean, I don't really know why this nigga mad, because the fuck, nigga? You, on your biggest song, you not even the nigga people listening for. It's fucking Brent Faiyaz.
Never heard of this nigga in my life.
Fucking, in Dave East, he had to cancel a nightclub appearance in Boston after receiving death threats. Like, what the fuck is wrong with niggas? Why niggas can't even go out and have fun? Cause niggas is getting death threats. Like,
bro, that's what happens.
Then you got niggas is fucking Whack 100 saying Nipsey Hussle wasn't a legend. Let's keep it real.
I mean, who gives a fuck about Whack 100? Why do y'all still keep giving this bum ass nigga a platform, bruh?
I don't know. I guess niggas just get up, and I'm starting to think nowadays niggas just get on whatever fucking station or whatever radio and just say whatever the fuck gonna make them have a little bit of buzz for a few days, and that's what it is. That's honestly all that I think that it is. I think niggas get up there, say some shit that's gonna stir people up, and then just fucking, I got me
if Nipsey Hussle was a legend or not, bro. That shit don't even matter these days no more. Bro, they call people legends who I would never call legends, bro. Nigga, you want me to be real right now?
What?
Bro, I think Lil Wayne is one of the wackest rappers ever, and I would never call that nigga a legend, bro. And I know a whole bunch of people love that nigga music, and he sold millions of copies. To me, he's straight trash. To me, most of his music, he's supposed to be a lyrical rapper. Most of his lyrics are garbage and corny ass metaphors. I would never call Lil Wayne a rap legend, but who gives a damn what I would call him, bro? Nobody. Man, who give a fuck about Whack 100? I think Lil Wayne is one of the worst fucking rappers of all time when it come to mainstream rap, bro. The album that everybody became a fan of him on, the Carter 2, I hate that album, bro. Like,
I can't say the same. I don't think the nigga's a lyrical genius, nor do I think he's the greatest rapper, but I wouldn't go as far as saying the nigga's trash.
I would.
The nigga had great albums. Nigga had great
he
songs.
Had a good album, the Carter 3, and the rest of that shit.
Them shits was good, though. You get, I fucks with the Carter albums. I fucks with some of the mixtapes, but it's like,
out of 5 Carters, there was one good one. And that's it.
I don't know.
Right.
I wouldn't say the nigga's a legend.
I wouldn't, but people would.
I don't know.
Fuck all
Lil Wayne is kind of a legend in the game.
Fuck it. Fuck that. I don't think that nigga no legend. He suck.
Right.
He's trash, bro. I ain't talking about present day Lil Wayne. I'm talking about Lil Wayne forever, bro. He's garbage.
I say present day Lil Wayne suck, but old Lil Wayne,
all of
that nigga was a beast.
The fucking Lil Wayne did all these niggas who was born in the mid-90s be dick riding. That nigga suck. All the way from Drop It Like It's Hot, all the way to the fucking Go DJ, all the way to The Block Is Hot, all the way to
Hold on, you saying
Man.
hold on, bro. The Block Is Hot, Lil Wayne sucks to you?
That shit garbage.
I don't even want to talk about that shit no more, because that was just out of pocket. That should have been the first thing we talked about.
Juvenile was better than him. Fuck him.
I mean, I fucks with Juvie, but I wouldn't. It's to the point where I can't even separate these niggas on my list. Like, they're side by side.
They ain't side by side to me.
I had to put them niggas side by side.
I mean,
I wouldn't give neither one of them niggas the legend status though yet.
That shit sucked, bro. I ain't like that bullshit. I never liked it. But people would call him a legend, so like that's just my opinion. Like what Whack 100, bro. His opinion don't really matter in the scheme of things, bro. I would never know who Whack 100 is if he didn't punch Stitches in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that's who I found out. That's how I found out who this nigga is.
Won't that the nigga Gang beat up, or was that a different
Whack
person?
100 beat him up, but he was talking trash about Gang. But Whack 100 is the one who beat him up.
Mm.
That's when I found out Whack 100. That's the game manager. Oh, Whack 100 is the one who bought Blueface that Porsche.
Yep.
That's like, but his opinion on who's a legend and who's not, I don't care, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't never listen to Nipsey Hussle music when he was living, except for that Crenshaw. The $100 album is the only one I heard while he was living. That was the Crenshaw one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe he just didn't have time to become a legend. And he was just he was blowing up at the time he got killed.
I mean, and honestly, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I didn't really listen to any of Nipsey Hussle music till after he died.
I mean, I heard the $100 mixtape a bunch of times.
I hadn't even heard that. Like, it is. I listened to his music after he died. I ain't even gonna lie, but I mean, it was some good. It's good music. So I mean,
getting up there talking.
But everybody is entitled to their own opinion.
Yeah, he's entitled to his opinion, but I don't give a shit about his opinion. His opinion don't matter nothing to me. Like, for real.
But man,
You know what I'm saying? My opinion about Lil Wayne not being a legend ain't gonna matter to nobody, bro.
Yeah.
I think Lil Wayne is trash, bro. I think Lil Wayne is terrible. You understand me? You know who else I thought was trash? Mac Miller. Don't give a fuck. Thought his music sucked.
Nah.
Don't give a shit that he's dead.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Have you ever heard that Swimming album by Mac Miller yet?
No. Maybe he got other music that I didn't listen to that was good.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. That Swimming album really changed everything about like the Mac Miller. Cause when I was young, I used to get on YouTube and I used to listen to the Nikes on my feet, keep my cipher good. That Mac Miller song when he was young.
I listened to Mac Miller stuff earlier in his career and it made me not want to hear nothing else.
That's what I'm saying. But I went and listened to Swimming like the day he died. I listened to Swimming actually. And
I mean, maybe I listen to it. I ain't gonna say that. Well, I ain't gonna say that he's absolute trash because I haven't heard all the music.
Mm-hmm.
But what I did hear of him, I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? I can say I heard all the Lil Wayne shit. I can say with conviction that, in my opinion, Lil Wayne sucks, bro. Like Lil Wayne is awful to me. Fuck everything niggas is talking about when it come down to him.
And if you want to be honest, actually, Swimming is going in my top 50. So,
well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, these is just opinions that don't matter at the end of the day. Niggas be, when people be running off and overblowing what some irrelevant ass motherfucker said, like Whack 100, that's when they start giving these stupid opinions validity.
Yeah.
Like, if you think Nipsey Hussle was a legend, then nothing Whack 100 says should change that in your mind. Alright?
Just like if you think Mac Miller's music's not good, just because I say the shit is good, don't make you like it.
Bro, I'm be honest with you. I'm not about to listen to nothing from him. Bro, I'm not about to go listen to him.
I mean, and you don't have to.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. And that goes for anybody. It don't matter. You are your own person. And that, I think, really, to sum up everything we talked about today, if you don't want to buy no fucking jewelry, don't buy no jewelry. If you want to buy jewelry, buy jewelry.
Nobody knows.
If you don't want to spend fucking money on fucking whatever, don't do it. If you don't want to listen to somebody's music, don't do it. If you don't like somebody, not fucking like them. If you like somebody, like them. That's really all that it is. Like, niggas be getting so fucking bent out of shape about, oh, he ain't doing it. Like, nigga, he is his own man.
Pretty much, bro. Like, I just don't get the whole trend about getting so bent out of shape over niggas' opinions. Like, even when I saw the Whack 100 shit, bro, I saw it on World Star, and every time you see something on there, it's all about the little clickbait. Oh, is he wilding for this? He says Nipsey is not a legend. Bro, so what?
I mean, but
it's Whack 100.
They gotta get. He
ain't even a fucking artist. He's a manager, bro. He ain't even an artist. Bro, he ain't even an artist.
But
he said because Nipsey Hussle didn't sell enough records when he was living. That was one of the main points. He didn't sell enough records when he was living. That's why.
That's like saying fucking Vanilla Ice is better than fucking.
This is the thing. Want me to break something down to you?
What?
Everybody would call Tupac and Biggie legends, right?
Mm-hmm.
They best selling records both came after they died.
Yeah.
All Eyes on Me and Life After Death came out after those dudes were dead.
And that, so basically you saying, are you saying they not legends?
I mean, based off of what he was saying.
That's what I'm saying. So Whack 100 is Tupac and Biggie legends?
I mean, Nipsey Hussle was selling comparable amounts of records for the time and place that he was selling records in.
Mm-hmm.
Right? When he was alive, Victory Lap sold 53,000 in the first week.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, like, that's what type of numbers you doing in this day and age if you a well-known popular rapper. Those 300, 400,000 copies in a week rappers are superstar rappers. Kanye last album only did 262. This is somebody This is Kanye. Somebody when he was coming out with albums earlier in his career was selling 800,000 and 900,000 copies in 1 week. He was basically going platinum
in a week,
in 7 days. So Nipsey was selling comparable records to the big artists at his time. Pac and Biggie, when they died, they sold 10 million copies. They sold 10 million copies of Life After Death and 10 million copies of the other album, All Eyes on Me. So what are you saying, man? Like, this is a nigga who just talking, bro. This is a manager of an artist. A manager of an artist who didn't really put up numbers like he talking about. He started talking about Dr. Dre. He the Game manager. The Game got a 5 million seller. And then after that, he got a platinum album. And then after that, the rest of them shits barely went gold. If they went gold at all.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
So would he call him not a fucking legend? Because his numbers fell off? Shit. I mean, I don't care, bro. Like, based on his criteria, the nigga who I'm sitting up here saying ain't a legend is one of the biggest legends because he was selling millions of copies. He still sells millions of copies, Lil Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
He still sells millions. He put out the Carter 5, and that damn album sold like 500 in the first week, bro. So his popularity hadn't fell off, and he was waiting. People waited like 6 years for the Carter 5 to come out. But the Carter 4 came out in 2011. So they waited 7 years for the Carter 5 to come out. But, I mean, I don't give a damn what Whack 100 is saying, bro. That nigga is... He just another nigga talking like me.
That is true.
That's all I gotta say about it.
I mean, fuck it.
Yep.
That's literally what it is. I mean, just fuck it. Let the nigga talk. If you don't like it, not fucking like it. So what? But
all right, man, let's have a pause.
Alright, we back.
Yep. Going with some independent artists. Doing what we do. Excuse me. I'm having a struggle today. But let's get into the first one. It's Josh Simmons, Saving Grace. Let's go.
Produced by Panda.
I say this time, I feel like I could make a way. Headed to the top and we on, girl. Feel I need a saving grace. I just wonder who you call. If I ever went away. I just wonder who you call. If I ever went away. And we ain't finna stop living. You waiting but the clock ticking. Don't worry, girl, it's our business. I swear you never change. I see you stay the same, it's the same thing.
Let's go ahead and talk about it. Turn it down.
This is typically one of the songs that I kind of like, kind of the slower tempo joints with a nice simple beat and the kind of singy chorus to it, if that's what you would call it.
Yeah, I just like the kind of atmosphere.
Yeah, like the atmosphere. You know, I'm a sucker for a good cover art. I like the colors in the cover art. It's fire. So this is one of them songs that I actually heard this when I was at work. So when I heard it, I ran it back like 3 or 4 times. Cause he was like, I was wondering who you would call if I ever went away. That's what I was thinking about when I heard this song. Cause I was like, I wonder if I went away. I wonder like who would niggas call, you know? So it provoked some thought. That's why I like this song so much. I felt this song gets fire though.
Yeah, bro. I like the atmosphere that it sets up. It's like it just put me in it's one of those songs you can relax to and shit.
Yeah.
And just listen to. Like certain tracks you gotta be in, at least for me, like songs that's hype, I gotta be in a mood to hear some hype songs.
Yeah, this is one of them songs this is just music.
Yeah, like a song that's relaxed and subdued like this, I can listen to it any time. But them songs that's hype or niggas yelling and it's made for niggas to jump around to, I gotta be in the mood to listen to that shit. But this is something I can just turn on at any time. If I wanna hear some lyrics like that or whatever, I can listen to this. Or if I wanna just be like, I need something that's going like I need something that's relaxing and shit, I'll turn it on and just let it be like background music or whatever. Like,
This is one of them good songs that you could just turn on. It ain't hype. It's just one mellow song.
Hype music, bro. I don't like that shit that much. I like mellow music better.
Me too,
bro. Like I like hype music, but only at
moderation.
Certain days and times.
Yeah, I like my hype music in moderation.
Mellow music I listen to all the time.
Yeah, cause it helps my state of mind at that moment. Like if I'm listening to like some chill music, then I can think better.
Feel you.
Like, cause I have to listen to music every day, and these is one of the songs that I could listen to every day. Like I can't listen to certain rappers every day. That's kind of why I like the Mac Miller. Like this kind of put me in the vibe of some of the Mac. This is like some Mac Miller vibe, like some chill vibe music, and I fucks with it. So that was Josh Simmons, Saving Grace, and it's got a 3 up there, like 3 dot saving. So I think it's an album. I think it's in like an EP or something.
Yeah.
So I mean, might have to get that a listen.
All right, bro.
But that was Josh Simmons, Saving Grace, produced by Panda.
All right.
Next, we got D2X, Enjoy Life, produced by Yikes Beats.
Yikes.
Yikes Beats. What'd I say? Yike?
Yeah.
I'm tweaking.
I'm just trying to get up in my bag, gotta make moves. Just was out in Cali on the hills, I plan to stay soon. Come get on down with the crew, I gotta make moves. Leap the Sky Dweller or Daytona, make them taste juice. I'm up, morning time to lay shoes. Looking out my window, LAX, it's time to bake soon. Kicked it with my mama, found a hobby in the weight room. Looking at the time on my phone, it's getting late, cool. But it's only 5 a.m., my mama told me make moves. Feeling like a fresh prince, my first time in LA, cool. I'ma make the best of this, I can't trip and stay boo. Just give me a minute, I'll be back before the tapes do. Come here, little man, can't be sad when the rent's due. Just get in your pocket, watch out when you can't move. People bring you down when at your lowest, just remain cool. Look what niggas did the number 1, I pray to Jesus. I peep the fake shit, so I just wanna move away. I got a small circle when I'm working every day. Stick to your passion, get your cash. I keep my music right on blast. I'm just in another realm, check this carry-on bag.
Man, they tripping, man. They saying this nigga Demo ain't got it like that. Man, what that nigga at?
Now, if you thought for the first 4 or 5 seconds of this song that we made a mistake and turned on the low end theory, this is what I gotta say about this. When you come and you create a song and it's a sample from an iconic rap track. I mean, this is the opening track on one of the best hip hop albums ever that this sample came from. Even when you get down to when he got to the hook or whatever, the bridge in the song, when the guy was talking, you hear the opening couple lyrics from Q-Tip in the background back in the days when I was a teenager from the Excursions track.
Mm-hmm.
You have to bring the noise. You have to fucking bring it. You can't do something like that and then fuck around. Now, if we didn't think he brought the noise, we wouldn't be talking about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the subject matter of the song is what I like, right? I like the subject matter of, now that I think about it, like, it's this, man, you know, I be conspiracy theorists and shit. It's the subject matter of this song. Did he choose that sample because of the subject matter? I mean, the sample is from the song called Excursions on the Low End Theory.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And the subject matter of this song is about him expanding his horizons outside of his hometown, like going and visiting other places, you know, becoming, I guess, more cultured around the country and shit. You can call that an excursion. Is that the reason that the sample was picked, that this beat was picked? I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping, but maybe that's right.
To me, this song right here sounds like it goes in one of those concept albums.
Right.
It sounds like this would be like the song where he talks about moving. Like it sounds like it's a story inside of this album.
Yeah.
And I mean, I want to find the rest of it. Like I'm not sure if this is just one song.
Right.
But if it's an album, I'm curious to know what's next. You feel me? Especially being placed that he moved, being that it takes place in LA. If it's an album like that, I don't know.
I doubt it if it is though.
But I'm definitely gonna look into that because I mean that would be cool though.
Yeah, it would be, but I don't think it is. But I still like the subject matter because it gets you out of that. It shows that that the artist is a person that's not in the mindset that he's trapped in the hood or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Shows that he's in the mindset of that he's now beyond the hood and he's expanding his horizons to other things.
I don't know if it's a concept album, but it's definitely in an EP.
Shit, bro.
So I'm gonna give this a listen.
Word.
I'm gonna give the whole joint a listen.
As you should, as I should. But we're gonna go ahead and do that, man. Might have to give the EP a whole segment.
For
one of
real.
these days. I think the first guy, Josh Simmons, his might have been in the album too.
I
Or an
believe
EP.
so.
So we might have to give both of those a listen, bro. But
That might be next. That might can go next week though.
that was Enjoy Life by D2X. A song that, I mean, anybody can look at this song and really take something from it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because who don't want to enjoy life? Who don't want to go out and travel? Who don't want to go out and make themselves better?
Fuck, who don't want to go work out? He said he picked up a new hobby in the weight room. Like,
So a lot of people don't want to go work out, but the niggas who don't want to go do it is the ones who should do it the most. But and then excuse me, I fucking like the song, bro.
me too.
I'm on that. But you got anything else to say today?
Sum it up. If you like what you like, you don't like what you don't like, quit giving a fuck about niggas' opinions so much.
Right.
Do what you gotta do because you're your own person. That's all I gotta say.
Whether it's Blueface trying to tell you how to wear your jewelry or that you should wear jewelry or any of that old fly shit. Whether it's Whack 100 saying Nipsey ain't a legend, who cares? Whether it's me saying Lil Wayne ain't a legend, not to me he ain't, who cares? Nobody cares. That's it. I'm done.
I'm done too. And we out.